What's up, guys? Mix of Games here, coming back at you with another episode of our Let's Play series with Shelter. And this is going to be the 5th episode of the series, and then we're actually going to be moving on to another game of choice. Just trying to get a little bit of a variety out there and, mix up a few games. So let's jump into the game right now, and let's see what we have going on. So when we last left off, there wasn't much going on. We actually did a decent amount of work on our bunker. We kind of stayed in-house, and at the moment we're actually waiting for some water to come through and just kind of take care of, everybody else's needs. So let's see exactly what we have going on. So I do remember that Angela was gaining a little bit of trauma due to everything that she just has high going on. So we're actually going to have her read a book afterwards. Once she wakes up, and then let's just see what else we can do while we do wait for a little bit of rain. So we could send Helen, send her to bed, and we're actually going to take Carl in. Let's see what it would take. So we did upgrade to our level 3 workbench, which is awesome. We do need a little bit more resources just to finish off to level 4, but let's see what tier 3 actually brings us. So we did already make the rucksacks, which is awesome. I do want to get onto an expedition just so you guys see how much more items we can actually carry. So I think we're doing alright with space, with storage wise. Let's just see what we have. So 48 out of 72. Yeah, so we could hold off for a little bit more. We don't have to make another box right away. But let's just see what other items we do have here. So the coffee machine, a tent, a lock pit set, and a shotgun trap. Okay. So, and then tier 4 would be all the big machinery. But, one thing that I was kind of interested in is building the recycler now, because it's actually going to be beneficial for us to have it now, even though it does take up a decent amount of resources. But those mannequin heads, the empty cans and stuff like that, we can actually throw that in. Even the chunks of iron, we can actually throw that in to the recycler and get some stuff done. So we're actually going to build one of those, and we're going to put it down over here. This is going to be kind of our machining area. But we're actually going to have Shirley, I want her to keep building up on this bunker, so we're going to keep going to the left. And now Douglas, let's see what we can actually have you make as well. Okay, so we do have a few gas masks, which is awesome. Okay. So nothing from tier 1 really that I want to look into. Camouflage, a spike trap. This spike trap can disable intruders who break into your shelter. It requires 1 tripwired armament. Has 60% chance to disable an intruder. Okay. Okay, so hopefully in the meantime we won't be seeing any raiders soon. I don't really know when they actually start coming by, so what we're actually going to do is we're going to have Douglas just broadcast out a signal. He is going to need some sleep, but that is okay. He'll be able to manage. We're actually going to speed up a little bit of time here. Okay, sweet. So we have the recycler done. Let's see if we have any items. So I'm actually, okay, so you can actually use anything. So if you do have an abundance of resources, then you could just throw them in here and get some stuff back. So like right here, the empty can of petrol, that'll give us 1 piece of plastic, which will be awesome. And we really don't have anything else. Like I said, we do need to get into an expedition, so we're just going to run this for a while. And we're going to have, and it's cool actually, it does show the time remaining, but it's 30 seconds because it is 1 piece. But I know from experience, if you use a lot of resources, it does take a little bit of time for that to complete. So we're going to have Carl just fix that. And then Shirley, we're going to have to get her stuff managed. So we're going to wake up Helen, and we're going to wake up Angela. And okay, so we are getting black rain, which does have a little bit of contamination to it, but to be honest, it's not horrible. I much rather have the rain than and worry about the contamination later, as that does leave a little bit. So hello in there. Would you happen to need anything? I found a bunch of stuff that I have no use for. And yes, you do. So we are gonna take these items and let's see what we can trade. So we could definitely put a couple pieces of meat in there. Meat has actually been a pretty nice trading item. Actually, we do already have decent amount of antibiotics, so we can leave that behind. Let's see what else we do have. Plastic bags, why not? We're not going to be using them anymore. We can only carry one backpack at a time. So let's see. We could probably put in our limestone. Yeah, we can. Okay. And let's see. Anything worth one? We don't really need all those transistors, so we are gonna have to put this up there. Okay, so I'd rather keep that, and let's see what we can put that has a value of 2. I'll put the 2 springs. That works. Sweet. Okay, so while we do have Carl up there, we're also gonna have him add the parts to the van. And then Angela, where are you? Okay, so Angela does need some water. We're gonna have her drink some water afterwards. And actually, oh no, we don't have any resources. What I did want to get in here is a punching bag, because that, helps with strength and dexterity. And it'd be nice to just kind of have, on the downtime, people fixing that and just punching right at it. Okay, so let's see. So we're doing okay with the meat. Shirley's taking a shower. Angela, you're doing okay. So I want you to have a piece of meat. Cook that up. Carl, come back down here. We do have another journal entry. And day 22. We had a trader pass by today. I did wonder how they managed to cart all that stuff around. They said it took a while, but managed to find all the parts for the old man. Yeah, and that's exactly what we're trying to do as well. So we're going to have him return that. Go take a shower, since we do have an abundance of resources. And we will get this up so we can capture more animals. But in the meantime, I do kind of want to upgrade our freezer. Because 10 pieces, really, that's not that much. And we can actually build something to make it a little bit better. So we're going to have to drink some water and hit the hay. Okay, so Douglas also needs some sleep, but he's on the radio. Helen, you're doing okay. Let's see what we can have you do. So, everything for the most part is doing okay, except for the stove and the generator. Yeah. Okay, so, fix the generator. Come down here. Fix the stove. Angela, clean the shelter. And actually, we're going to have you wash out the bucket and then clean the shelter. Carl taking a shower, and he's okay. We're going to have him use the bathroom in just a minute. Go do your business. Okay. Yeah, so Douglas, we're going to get Douglas off of here. And we want him to use the bathroom afterwards, but guess we could send him to bed. Okay. So I don't want to use that water for a shower. Everybody can kind of hold off on that, which is pretty mint. Carl, wash out the bucket. And then we're going to wait for Shirley to wake up a little bit, then we can send her out there. Or even possibly Angela. We might take, let's see what we can do. I know someone's going to be at the intercom. And Daniel. Help, I'm being chased by something. Let me in, please. I need somewhere safe to stay. Oh, I'm wondering if we should bring in Daniel, because that is going to be another mouth to feed. On the meantime, we really can't. We're not doing okay with resources. So, unfortunately, buddy, not right now. Okay, so let's see if we can set up an expedition with Carl and Angela. So we have 10 water. Okay. We gotta get out here to make some resource gathering. Let's see if we can actually hit this town for now. Nope. Okay. So most likely we're gonna have to hit these guys. The good thing is that after a while, they do kind of they do remake their items, so everything gets refreshed and stuff. So right here, I'm wondering if we could just make that. Yes. So hopefully that works. Trying to get it as close as I can. There we go. Not sure why that works, but we're going to confirm that. And we're going to equip him with an axe, a rucksack, and a mask. And the same with you, Angela. Rucksack and a mask. Sweet. Gather me some resources, please. Okay, so we do have Helen who is free, so we're just gonna have her fix some stuff up around the house. Just kind of get everything nice and fixed. And let's see what resources we can actually find. Awesome. Yeah, look at all this inventory space now. Perfect. So we can actually just take everything that we can, and it is just going to be super awesome to now be able to carry more items that we do scavenge around the world. Alright, so we're going to keep you going, Helen, just to keep you busy. Can we clean the shelter? Nope. Stove is good. We're going to fix the freezer. And let's see. So Shirley's going to be waking up, and she's going to need the bathroom, so we're just going to have her do that. Okay. Yeah, so this right here, items like these, like burnt clothes, scrap pile, even this mannequin head, stuff like that, we can all throw into the recycler, and we're going to get some items for it, which is awesome. And sweet. So we're getting a nice little haul going on. Helen, unfortunately we don't have any water, so we're just going to have you go to bed. And Shirley, wash out that bucket. Oh, we don't have any water. Okay. Oof. Okay. Well, that's fine. Let's see what we can do up here. So filters are good. Let's just see if anything is in major need. Other than a sleeping bag, nothing really, so we're doing okay with that. Awesome. So Douglas, come down here and use the toilet. Okay. We do need water badly. We're just kind of hoping for a little rainstorm. Or at least we're getting a little bit of water here from the expedition, which is going to be mint. So let's see. They should be coming back. Yeah, they're coming back now. Fortunately, we don't have any water, but we will be able to give them, have them drink some water, which is way more important than showering at the moment. Even though when their thirtiness is pretty full and they do eat, that's when usually they do get food poisoning, which is very tough to deal with, because if they can't get clean, then it's just going to be a repeating cycle. So Douglas, we're gonna send you back onto the transmission or into the broadcast for traders, hoping that we could get some water. But you need it badly. Helen needs it badly. Carl, you need it badly. Okay. So who's doing okay? So Shirley, you're doing fine. Angela, you need to go to bed. So we'll have you go to bed. Unfortunately, we cannot have any showers at the moment, so that is tough. Carl, I'm gonna take advantage because your dirtiness isn't really that high, and that way, he won't be at risk. If it was a full meter, I would just kind of hold off until we did hopefully get a little bit of rainwater going on. But unfortunately, we can't. So Douglas, we're gonna put you back onto the broadcast for traders. Actually, can we upgrade this? Yes, we can. So, I think that's the way to go. Let's see. So we're going to upgrade it one time. And in the meantime, we're going to have Shirley add some stuff to the recycling. Sweet. So we do have one piece of plastic more. Alright, so what we're going to put in here, all the clothes, mannequin heads, and look at all these resources that we get just from those few items. That is perfect. Okay. So we're going to be okay with that. We're just going to leave that running. Yeah, see, so it's going to take 6 real-time minutes, which is okay. That's not too bad. We can just leave that going and focus on doing other things. So let's see. Just clean up the shelter. Everything pretty tidied up. Helen, what can you do? I'll probably send you on top. Fix everything, keep everything up to date. Okay, now we go back to Douglas. And can we upgrade one more time? Yes, we can. Yeah, because what the upgrades are doing, as I said right there, increases the chance of the broadcast attracting someone by 20%, decreases the time it takes to scan for frequencies by 25%, and then it goes up to 40% and 50% and then 1675. So we're actually going to take advantage and do this upgrade here, because it does take a little bit longer for us to rainwater, awesome. For us to, scan a frequency, and I want it to be sped up as well as when it sends out broadcast. So, Helen, take a shower. Angela, I want you to wake up, take a shower. Douglas also needs a shower. So we're going to hold them off. We're going to put them over here. And, let's see. Shirley, I want you to drink some water. And then I don't want you to broadcast because I do want to send them out on an expedition. But I guess in the meantime, well, Helen's almost done anyways. So we're going to have Helen broadcast for traders. And then Douglas, use the bathroom now. And then how's Angela doing? Okay. So Angela's doing fine. Okay, there we go. Now she's in the green. Now we can start collecting a little bit of the water. That's what my main focus was. And the same thing, when Douglas gets into the green, then I'm just going to have to kick him out, and then hopefully we can rack up the water usage. Let's speed up a little bit of the time. And there we go. Alright, so please let this be a good amount of rainfall, and we will be all set. Okay. Yeah, so unfortunately these upgrades are good. The ones I tend to stick with is a decontamination one. That's when your water gets contaminated, how quickly it pumps it out. Durability is good, but to be honest, I have no problem just having them fix it. Yeah, it is, a little bit pain in the butt, but in a way you kind of keep things busy, or keep people busy. You just have them do things, so, fixing them, not a big deal. And then, allowing to filter more water per second while raining. And then this one, efficiency rating, is usually a nice upgrade to go to, because you do get a little bit more rainwater, which we might actually go for. We're going to send Douglas up there. And we want you to upgrade, as well as, I wonder if when it upgrades, it fixes it at the same time. Alright, so we actually have an awesome amount of rainfall, so we're going to set up an expedition real quick. That way we can just have things keep filling in. So let's see what new town we should actually go to. So I think we're gonna go down here, and we're just gonna hit up all these spots. Awesome. Equip them. And, oh, okay, we don't have any masks. Shoot. Okay, so we are going to have to build some masks really quickly. And, okay, thankfully we do have the resources for that. So we need these masks to be made before we can actually send them out, because we don't have to worry about anti-rad and stuff like that. So we do have 70 water to work with, and okay, so we do have to add fuel to our generator because everything just turned right off. Okay, so now we can actually send an expedition, and we do have 70 to work with. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna send them here. I think I'll be comfortable with using 55. Yeah. Now we should be okay. And one more item. And perfect. So we are having someone hit up the intercom. And Robert, I like to negotiate a trade with the group. I await your decision. Yeah, let's see what you have. So take all the hinges, leather, nylon, and for the most part everything else can kind of stay back. So we'll put a couple pieces of the meat, get that as high as we can. Hinges will be just redundant to trade, but we actually do have a decent amount of hinges, so well, they're only worth one, not that big of a deal. And we'll take, you know what, we'll take a limestone, right? Yeah. Awesome. That works. Sweet. So yeah, so recycler is actually almost done, which is pretty awesome. Douglas, you can return your suit, and you can definitely go ahead and sleep. Same with you, Angela. Just go down there and sleep. We do have Helen sending out a broadcast, which is awesome. Keeping her busy. Unfortunately, these guys do have a long way to walk, so it's going to be interesting just to see how long it does take. And sweet, another trader. Alright, yeah, so we're going to take your water, food, wood, metal, and the nylon. I think we could be okay with that. We have 7 wool, 13 nylon, so I'd rather have that. Yeah, I think we'll be okay with this. So we are going to put a toy up there. We could make a toy box for the kids, but at the moment it's really not a necessity. I'll put 1 antibiotic up there with you. And let's see, we'll bump this up. And let's see, paint can, and that'll work. Sweet. Yeah, depending on what kind of haul it is, I don't mind overpaying usually when it comes to these guys, because resources are definitely abundant now. We just got to get them back from these guys. So actually, we can collect our recycling bin. Sweet. Nice little haul. Okay. So let's keep it moving. Oh, and we have a little bit of action for the episode. So let's see who we meet across. Alright, so we're against Michelle. Now, we don't have anything to trade because we haven't really gotten to anything, so we're going to bully her. Out here alone, bad things could happen so easily. Oh, okay, she's ready to go. Okay, so we're actually not going to kill her. We're going to try and subdue her. And she resisted, unfortunately. Wow. Okay, she's running. Okay, so I did want to subdue her. The axe does a little bit of damage, so maybe next time if we come across somebody that doesn't have a weapon, we'll go a little bit easy on them. We'll try and subdue them right away. And yeah, of course, why not? What are these? Knuckle dusters. A grippable piece of metal used to increase the damage of a fist. Equip and use on expeditions. Wow, okay. So this is actually my first time seeing these, but that's actually pretty awesome. But we're gonna end up taking this stuff. Yep, okay. We're gonna take all that. And what I'll be willing to put up with is, let me see. I'm trying to figure out what we really don't need like that. We can put up the buckets. Oh no, not the wiring. It's only worth one anyways. So I'm wondering if we should put one more antibiotic or an anti-rad. I think anti-rad because yeah, and that actually kind of matches perfectly nice. Yeah, we do better controlling radiation poisoning than, food poisoning, so I'm okay with doing that. And Douglas, do you need anything? You just need a little bit of water. And can you clean the shelter? Yes, you can. So Helen, she's finishing up the broadcast in just a bit. Angela, how are you doing? Okay. So they've almost made it to their first spot. And there we go. Awesome. We're just going to take every little thing. And this should be the last trading group. Okay, so definitely want to take your food, your metal. We'll take your wool. And we do have enough of nylon. We're going to take the rope. And I think that should be it. So I'll put up the last 2 pieces of meat. Put up 1 can. And we need 17 more. So I'll put up 2 batteries. 2 bulbs. And give me something that's 1 piece of wire. Sweet. So that's a nice little haul right there. Okay. And let's see. Examine the items. We're just going to take everything. It's going to be so nice to be able to sort these out in the recycler and see exactly what we do get. Okay, so Helen has been dying to use the toilet. We're actually going to let her go first. Angela, you just woke up from a nap, so what you can do is grab a drink of water. And we are getting rainfall. That's perfect. That is perfect. Oh, wow, this is a huge haul. So let's see what we can take and not take. Wow, we can actually take everything. Yeah, even look at that. We even have 2 more rows. That is awesome. So it definitely pays off to make these rucksacks. So I'm actually going to leave the episode here. Hopefully you guys enjoyed this little 5-episode banger of our Let's Play with Shelter. We're definitely going to continue it down the road, but just kind of giving you guys a snippet. We are actually running into a lot of more resources, and water is coming through, so we actually have a good little foundation to continue this game. But as always, please like and subscribe. Comment if you guys have any questions or comments or any suggestions for videos in the future. But as always, peace.